Бесполезный просто. Да, играйте. Играем. Где стан, свап? Где?
How to add overlays into OBS Studio. Head over to Sources panel. Right click, Add Image. I'm going to add an image of my webcam frame, so I'll name it Webcam Frame. And here I'll pick a file. Click here. OK.
Давай.
To add a video file,
Давай,
click
слушай.
here. Add Media Source. I'm going to call it Webcam
Ой,
Frame
oradan bir orayla.
Animated. I'll select the video file for my webcam frame and click the loop checkbox here to keep the video from disappearing. And the easiest way to add overlays is simply drag and drop the file from the folder to the OBS canvas. If that doesn't work, run OBS as administrator. Subscribe for more. How to add overlays into OBS Studio. Head over to Sources panel. Right click, Add Image. I'm going to add an image of my
Вот. Ты мне свапнул, мне сейф, блядь, говно. Без меня ты конченый просто. Ты без меня? Ты лох просто, ну, блядь. Ёпта просто. Говно.
Hey guys, Rob here with eBuy Gaming, and today I'm going to show you how to set up the brand new Streamlabs game overlay. So the game overlay is a really nice feature that allows you to see your Twitch chat and your events on the same monitor that you're playing the game. So this is a really great feature for people that are streaming with a single monitor, but even for people that are using two monitors, it's a nice feature that you can check out, and obviously it can potentially save you some space on that second monitor you're using. So in order to set this up, you want to open up your Streamlabs and go to the settings in the top right, and then you want to go down to game overlay. Here, if you just tick enable in-game overlay, now you have a few options here for customization, so you can have it to show chat, recent events, and you can also toggle the positioning mode. So positioning mode allows you to basically move around the screen where your events are going to show. So you don't want things blocking the actual game, because it will be covering that. You can change the opacity as well, which does help, so I'm going to put that down to 40% for this. If you want, you can just have the chat, or you can just have events. It's kind of there for you to customize however you want. And then once you've done this initial bit of setup, you're going to need to go to hotkeys, and you need to set up a toggle for the in-game overlay and also the positioning. So for this, I'm going to do Control O for the overlay, and then Control P for the positioning. So if we press done on that, Control P, you can see it now disappear.
Oybeke jurez gaitin dagger osullu.
Leggers oynayayım ne yapıyor oynarsın. Nerede bu savla?
Başka çıkan yok.
Okey. Окей, давай. Вот так, топ, венге, давай.
Appears. If I now go into my
Dinada,
game
dinada. Biz
and
minie
hit
kak?
Control O, you can see there on the left and the right, I can see the chat, and I can also see my most recent events. If I hit Control P, I can then move these while in the game. As you can see, it's a really nice little feature. And then I have to hit Control O again.
Ya просто
The opacity is
bajo
probably
etu
something that
vingu,
you'll want
bled.
to play around with and see what works best for your stream. If we go back to overlay now, I'm going to turn it back up. Kind of depends on the game you're playing, what's in the background. And then we go back to the game.
Ya bajo
And
etu
you can see
vingu.
there it
Bro.
shows up. Now as you can see, I've
Oi,
now switched to
gamno
full screen mode, and that has removed it from my screen. I believe this does work in some certain games, but at the moment the best way to do it is just to use full screen windowed. So again, it's kind of going to depend on the sort of games you play and whether you need to play them in full screen or not. But overall, it's a really nice feature. It's something that I think is going to be amazing for anyone that's using sort of a